It's a pledge, right? How do you fulfill the pledge? How do you make this happen in real substantive steps?
First of all, having the consciousness as a company. Secondly, your business practices. Thirdly, your business model. So for us, climate's been at the center of Impossible from the very, very beginning. And if you look, if we sold 50 million pounds of Impossible beef, we would avoid 1.3 billion pounds of CO2.
Because you're doing a like-for-like with real beef.
With real beef, right? 4.5 billion gallons of water, 37 million trees, of 50 million pounds of plant-based beef, displacing the animal product.
Right.
So we're unique in the sense that it's central and core to our mission, and the better the company does, the more good it does for the planet.
So if you put the comparator to one side, forget animal product, focus on plant, how do you improve your performance in that respect?
Yeah, it's also how you run your facilities and your distribution network and your supply chain network, and we all need to do better, right? Whether your business is inherently better for the planet or not, we can all improve upon our operations over time.
With tech?
Right? With technology will enable that improvement, always, right?
So I always find this fascinating. One of your mission statements, or at your core, you are a food technology company. What is the technology that makes Impossible different from any competitor? There are lots of generic names out there now, right? Making a plant-based meat product.
Sure. I mean, in the end, we have 410 patents around how we make our food. And I'm not going to get into all 410.
We haven't got time, but yeah.
No. But I mean, technology enables us to make great food. And we're biased, but we think we have the best plant-based food in the market. And that is enabled by technology. And many, many patents around that technology, and some of our ingredients, like heme.
I want to know how you grow sales. If I walk down to a Starbucks, I can, if I'm so inclined, buy an Impossible breakfast sandwich. And it's kind of alongside an animal-based product breakfast sandwich. You know, how do you boost sales, not just through distribution? How do you get those new products in the face of consumers?
Yeah, so we're a tech-enabled food company, right? So we also have to behave like a food company. We're on grocery shelves. We're on menus at restaurants. And so consumers have to understand our food better and why it's better for them and why it's better for the planet. So one piece of it is distribution and accessibility, and we have a lot of room to go. You know, we have 400 TDPs. We could go up to 4,000. We're in 40,000 locations. We could go up to well over 100,000 locations. So accessibility and distribution is a piece of it, but there's low awareness around plant-based meat, and there's very low understanding of what it is. And I think the category in and of itself has done a pretty lousy job of communicating it, and we haven't done a great job either. So look to us to explain it to consumers so that they're more attracted to it.
Well, some consumers would say, actually, if you look at it, the ingredients, the caloric content, it's not healthy in, you know, quote unquote. What would you say to those consumers? Say, whoa, this isn't that healthy.
Yeah, I mean, so you get in that processed argument, right?
Right, exactly.
And to me, processed is a Twinkie.
Okay.
And it's artificial ingredients. So we do have many ingredients to improve texture, taste, flavor, so that it mirrors the animal product.
Right.
But they're all plant-based.
Right.
They're natural. So I think the definition of processed is another thing that's misunderstood, and there's a lot of myths around it, and that needs to be directly communicated and cleared up.
We talked about the relationship with Starbucks. You have a relationship with Burger King, and you've trialed other products, kind of a broader range.
Yeah.
Some of them have not stuck. What's your assessment of that?
No, we haven't. So the original Whopper is still available nationwide at Burger King. We've added the King burger, and we've added a Southwest seasonal burger, and now we're testing a chicken patty. So in some markets, we have 4 menu items. So we continue to expand Burger King.
How will that go? How will that rollout go, expansion go?
Depending on the test results, it'll go national. And so far, so good. So we feel great about the Burger King partnership, and it's expanding. Inflation,
how are you dealing with it?
Listen, I think inflation is a really hard thing for most businesses, and certainly for consumers, right? For us, it hasn't really affected our business. Growing at 65, 70%, we've had a lot of fixed cost absorption, a lot of operating leverage off of that growth. That's the first thing. Second thing is we have long-term contracts with all of our key ingredient suppliers. And so we haven't had that pass cost to us, and so therefore we have not passed it on to the consumers. So we've kept flat prices as meat prices have gone up, depending on chicken, beef, pork, anywhere from 18 to 30%. So our gap to the animal product has never been tighter in the history of our company.
Could you cut prices to be more competitive?
We could cut prices.
Will you cut prices to be more competitive?
We'll look at everything. I think everything's on the table to make it more available and more accessible and displace the animal product so we can maximize our mission of reversing climate change.
You talked about the messaging. One of your competitors, Beyond Meat, is facing a number of challenges. Do you kind of zero in on them? Do you take a wider view? You know, how do you get on top of a busy field?
Yeah, I think there will be consolidation in our category. I see one or two brands plus private label moving forward. I don't look at Beyond Meat's playbook. We have our own playbook. And again, we're trying to displace the animal. We're not trying to displace other plant-based meat companies. In fact, we celebrate other plant-based meat companies because they're doing right by the environment. So our goal is not to steal share from other plant-based meat companies.
Really quick, you don't seem in any hurry to IPO. What are the conditions for that?
We're in no hurry because we don't need to, right? Because our balance sheet is strong and our cash position is good. And so we will IPO when we want to and or need to, and the market is better than it is today. So we'll keep you posted on that.
In a sentence, what will the next meat be, plant-based meat?
We already have chicken, beef, pork, right? So there's a lot of experimentation with seafood, whether it be tuna or salmon.
Right.
But we cover breakfast, lunch, dinner, chicken, beef, pork.
All right.
So we're good.